In this video, we're going to learn how to solve a variety of radical equations. And this first one is my favorite because you already have two radicals on both sides and nothing else, so you can simply square each side and that gets rid of the radical. And we are left with 12x minus 5 is equal to 8x plus 17. Now, it's just a simple algebraic equation that we need to solve. So we will do that by subtracting 8x on both sides and adding 5 on both sides. I now have 4x is equal to 22, and dividing both sides by 4 and reducing, I see that x is equal to 11 over 2. That's going to be my favorite type of radical equation. Let's take a look at a second one. In this one, we just have to do a little work first to get the radical by itself. And I'm going to do that by first subtracting 12. And then dividing by 3. Once I do this, then I will have the radical all alone. The square root of 6x plus 4 is equal to 18. Now that I have the radical isolated, I can square both sides, and that gets rid of the square root. I have 6x plus 4 equals 324. Once I subtract 4 on both sides, I am left with 6x equals 320, and dividing both sides by 6 and reducing the fraction, I get an answer of 160 divided by 3. In this third example, the radical is already alone, so I can go directly into squaring both sides. I am left with x squared equals 30 minus x. Now, I need to set one side equal to 0 because it looks like I have a quadratic equation. I'm going to add the x to both sides and subtract the 30 from both sides. And here I have a quadratic equation that I need to solve. For help solving this quadratic equation by checking out one of my previous videos, click the video right here in the upper right-hand corner for help solving this quadratic equation. This quadratic factors into x plus 6 times x minus 5, giving me solutions of negative 6 and positive 5. Now the thing about radicals is I have to check for something called extraneous solutions. Extraneous solutions are solutions that when you plug them in, they don't end up working out. So I already know actually that negative 6 is going to be an extraneous solution because if I plug that into the original equation, I can never have a radical equal to a negative number. And here I would have the square root of 6 is equal to the square root of 36, which I can see is that negative 6 does not equal 6. Therefore, negative 6 is an extraneous solution. If you plug in 5, you would see that it does work, since 5 does equal the square root of 30 minus 5, or the square root of 25. Therefore, 5 is not an extraneous solution, and I would have one answer of x equals 5. So make sure with radical equations, be sure to check for extraneous solutions. Let's look at one more type. In this type again, we need to get the radical all alone. Let's do that by subtracting 19 on both sides. And you know what? I can actually stop right here. How do I know I can stop? It's because I can never take the square root of a number and have it equal a negative number. Therefore, my answer here is no solution, which means there is no number that I can plug in for x, multiply by 4 and take the square root of it and add 19 and ever get the number 3. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, make sure to click subscribe so that you're notified as weekly videos are posted. Thanks for watching.